Welcome to True Crime Questions with me. Let's be honest. There is limited information about the latent shoe print found by Idaho State Police after the 1122 King Road homicides on November 13, 2022. However, taking a closer look can often reveal new insights. In this video, we will discuss what we do know, as well as the aspects that remain unclear. Let's go. With what has been reported about the crime scene, it seems strange that only one latent shoe print was found. Ellie mentions having over 100 pieces of evidence. In a crime scene with that much loss of bodily fluids, you would think more shoe prints or latent shoe prints would be found. Moscow PD reports 4 victims and 2 survivors at the residence the morning of the crimes. One piece of info that makes it difficult to confidently feel like the roommates were uninvolved is the latent shoe print, which is something that has not been brought up much. It is described to be a Vans type shoe. What is a latent shoe print? Well, without getting too technical, here is a quick summary of what it is. A latent shoe print refers to a shoe impression that is not readily visible to the naked eye, meaning it is hidden or latent, and can only be revealed using special techniques like dusting with powders or using an alternate light source. Even if the surface where it was left has been attempted to be cleaned, essentially, the cleaning process may not have completely erased all traces of the. Do you believe that a Vans-style shoe would be suitable for use during the crime at the King Road house, or would tactical, military-style boots be more effective for use in this crime? According to the affidavit statements by Brett Payne, during the processing of the crime scene, investigators found a latent shoe print. This was located during the second processing of the crime scene by the ISP forensic team by first using a presumptive blood test and then amino-black, a protein stain that detects the presence of cellular material. The detected shoe print showed a diamond-shaped pattern, similar to the pattern of a Vans-type shoe sole, just outside the door of DM's bedroom, located on second floor. This is consistent with DM's statement regarding the suspect's path of travel. Now some speculation. Placing this information in the affidavit may be there to strategically support the roommate's claim of the perp's direction of travel after committing the homicides. That's just speculation though. Who processed the crime scene first? What do they know about the shoe print? How was it missed the first time? What's the story behind the latent shoe print? We have no proof, no facts the roommates tried to clean the shoe print or otherwise. If the were not involved in the crime, why would they clean any part of the crime scene? All of this just does not make sense. Without proof, we cannot say whether they had anything to do with the crime or not. However, Ellie does not believe they are involved. So I guess we should acknowledge their claim. If the roommates did not clean any part of the crime scene, then who did? The issue we keep running into is what we know. We know we were told by Ellie that only so many people were involved in this case. Only so many in the home when the crime occurred. So what do you do with that? Well, you hear them out. We have been told that the following were in the home during the crime. Those being 4 victims: Maddie Mogan, Kaylee Goncalves, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernadal. We have been told 2 surviving roommates were also at the home at the time. And lastly, the man suspected of committing the crime. Those are the facts we are left with. With those facts, we can then ask, who could have had the time to clean any evidence left behind? People have different opinions about this case. You are welcome to reach your own conclusions and do your own research. The information gathered from DM's statements to law enforcement, forensic analyses of records from BF and DM's phone, along with alleged video footage of a suspect, leads investigators to conclude that the homicides took place between 4 a.m. and 4:25 a.m. According to LE, this crime took less than 25 minutes in and out. Would it be possible for one perp to commit the crimes? Know where any evidence may be located in order to clean it up, and yet forgets the knife sheath. Another aspect of this case is the lack of shoe print evidence leaving the home. If the perp left through the sliding door stepping onto the patio, you would likely see some type of red evidence leaving the residence. Wouldn't you? But no proof has surfaced, so what does that leave one to think? Was a cleanup of some sort happening? How, in that amount of time the perp was allegedly in the home? Multiple homicides committed at 1122 King Road around 4 a.m. November 13, 2022. The front door of the house was seen wide open at 8:30 a.m. And the 911 call did not take place until 11:58 a.m. What was happening in the King Road house during those hours of silence? Will more about the latent shoe print surface during the trial, or was it simply to give weight to a roommate's statement of events that took place that morning? Nothing else has come of it. This is just another one of those things in this case that just doesn't add up. Maybe it's just hidden under the seal of the gag order? Drop your comments below. What do you think about the latent shoe print? Thanks for watching.